What a beautiful night out here. Figured I would come outside and enjoy the evening a little bit before it gets too dark. See what's up with my rock fam if there's anybody out there as bored as I am. Because, your boy, your boy is bored. For sure. Huh, baby girl? It's just me and you. Oh, there, babies. What's up, girl? What's up, my pretty girl? What's up there, baby? What's up? You want to say hi to everybody? Do you? She's such a bully. A real bully. Hey, bully butt. What are you doing, bully butt? Hey, you big turkey. You big turkey, you. What's up, Chills TV? Grow House. What up with that? I want to see some of that. Chills TV Grow House. What's up with that? When did that become a thing? Are you growing, bro? I got to see it. I'm gonna have to go to your channel tonight. When I jump off here, I'm gonna go check out your channel. Son of a bitch. Oh, so it is Joanne. Yeah, I had a telephone number change as well. I always do. Never seem to hold on to a phone too long. But one of those numbers works. Should call your boy, man. I'm dying out here. It kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not completely sober. Like, I smoke pot, but all I do is smoke pot. I don't drink. I don't do anything. So it's like I don't fit in any crowds anywhere. I fit right here in my own channel. That's it. I only fit on my channel, it seems. All pot does is give you the munchies and make you sleepy. I would say that's true. That's true, for sure. Somebody's doing some fireworks over here. What's what's next month? Oh, July 4th coming. Oh, I ain't gonna go to the fireworks this year, for sure. No, that's not being rude. Hell no. What's up, Jared? And Jennifer says it helps me cook. Helps me eat. It's lagging. What the fuck, man? Maybe. Let me know if it continues to lag, because if it continues to lag, I'll just fuck off somewhere. It seems like over here, this is the corner that works. So, looks like we're live streaming over here. So the other night I was out here, and I was taking a look up in the sky, and I seen what looked like a plane, because it was flashing. And then it stopped, and it started going backwards, and then up, and then it just started moving in weird fucking ways, and then it just stayed there flashing for like ever. So unless it was a drone, I have no clue what the hell it was. We've got so much weird shit in the sky nowadays. You got wars all over the world happening, weird satellites and craft all over the place. Oh, did you guys hear that? Have you? Oh my god, I dropped my joint. I'll be back. This is a fucking emergency. Oh no, don't do that. So, The U.S. government has admitted to at least 3 different species of aliens being right here on the Earth. And guess what? Nobody gives a fuck. Not a single person. Not a news outlet. Not a nothing. Isn't that a little bit of news? I kind of figured that that was going to happen. So within a year, you might be able to sit down and have brunch with your reptilian friends. And I have a feeling that the reptilians are not what you think. I don't think that they're evil. I think they're just like people, humans. I think that there's assholes. Most of them are assholes, just like humans. And then you have worse assholes, just like humans. My doctor wants to put me on the medical May-J because of going numb. Physical therapy's not helping, and spine. I'll tell you what, Jessica. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I am. I always am trying to get somebody else to be on my level. What am I talking about? It works for me. I can't tell you what works for you. And it is not all good. It is not all good. For one, smoking anything is bad for your health. Completely horrible for your health. But I would suggest smoking it before vaping it. I would suggest eating it before smoking it. If you can eat it, that's probably your best way to go. I will do. Trust me, I'm just sitting around bored to death. This much. I'm bored this much. That my eyes are going crossed. And that's just normal. Like, I walk around normally like this because I'm just like, oh, I'm so fucking bored. What the fuck? Luckily, the weather has calmed down a little bit. It was like about 145,000 degrees for 2 days straight. Today was nice and cool. Jen and Eddie from Eddie and Jen. I almost read that messed up. Jen, thank you, by the way. I didn't get to thank you, at least like this. Thank you for helping me out the other day. And I'll make sure to get it back to you. Appreciate that. April says, we are getting rain tomorrow. Come to Big Bear. I wish I could come to Big Bear. I might be able to go to Big Bear. If I was rich. Not rich, though. It costs like $1 billion. We need another COVID outbreak for me to go to Big. We need $15 flights again for me to be able to travel. I was loving COVID. Can we have COVID again? A bunch of idiots thinking that they're sick from something that's like not even what the fuck is going on. I don't know. I feel like we got duped in that whole situation. And then we're continuously getting duped because there's no more COVID. There's no more pandemic. What the fuck is the problem with the economy? I'll tell you what the problem is. They've set out to do things like this. They went and destroyed farms during COVID so that the food supply would be halved, cut in half. That way the economy gets broken. This country has been under attack. The worst kind of attack. Oh well, I'll grow my own shit. I'll hunt my own shit. And whatever I gotta do, I'll do. If you're buying my ticket, I'm on my way tomorrow. Because I am fucking tired of this place. I need a vacation. Wish I was rich, but have to bust my ass working all the time to be broke again after bills and food. That's exactly what they want, April. We sit here and slave ourselves so that we can give them 50% of what we make so that they can keep their underground cities going, their black projects going. What? Keep blowing up fucking SpaceX rockets at $1 billion a pop? I'm sorry, I'm done. It's a wrap. The scam is over. I ain't paying you not a fucking thing. At least I ain't paying shit. Y'all could keep paying what y'all want to keep paying. But I ain't gonna be part of the problem anymore. Fuck that. This is supposed to be the United States of America. It's supposed to be a country that our forefathers fought for. These are not taxes. This is unfair. This is gouging the American citizen. This shit needs to be over with. We need to support the American farmer again. We need to stop worrying about war and killing people and bombs and guns, because that shit ain't getting our fucking species nowhere. It's getting, you know what it's getting? It's getting 5 families to be able to live wherever they want and fucking control everything they want. Why do we allow this? I don't see why we allow this as people. Also, I want to mention somebody. I'm new to this community of people. But literally the first videos that I watched of this gentleman, he predicted that he would be thrown in jail because of the stuff he was speaking about. And the name of the gentleman is Dr. Malachi Z. York. And he's being held in ADX, Colorado. Which if you know what ADX, Colorado is, it is the worst federal prison on the planet. They've kept some of the worst fucking people there. The Unabomber, all kinds of terrorists, all kinds of stuff. They put this guy there because he was, all right, he wrote a book that tells you everything you need to know about 33 species of alien that have been here for a while. And all the stuff he was writing about seems to be right on point. We need to stop supporting things like this. And the jails, these jail systems. Tony the Rock fam's in the building. What's up, Tony? What's up, my brother? Sorry, it took me a minute to see you there. But these jail systems that we've got, they are torture systems. And they are not correct. You do not arrest somebody, put them in jail, then because they're afraid, because you put them into a place where their life is in danger. So if they've made it through to their court date, which they could actually hold you in jail for 2 years in theory. Like, I've seen people held without a trial, without speedy trial, for 2 years. People that are not guilty. Imagine if it was your family member. Imagine if it was your father, your grandfather, your child. They're being put into these places that are for-profit businesses. Our friends, the Clintons, made sure that our jail systems were just amazingly horrible. Jessica says they're laughing at us, and it's when the government wants us to live off them, and it's not fair. It's beyond what is fair or not. The United States, we went to war over a 5-cent tax on tea. So you're telling me the beginning peoples of this country said, fuck this, we'll fight over this 5-cent tax on tea. Now, trust me, that was a lot of money back then. But today, you'll give up everything blindly. Here you go. In fact, it don't matter. They just take it anyways. They just take it right out of your check anyways. I'm done with that system. I'd rather quit that system and start my own system. And another thing, I'm just so done with so many things in this world. A fishing license. I was born in the United States. I was born right here in Massachusetts. Why should I have to pay for a fishing license in Massachusetts? I'm not saying I should be able to go to Florida and fish. I'm not saying I should be able to go anywhere else and just say, hey, willy-nilly, I'm going to just start fishing everywhere. But I was born in this land here. This is the land of where I am. Maybe my ancestors, you don't know. But I'm not going to pay to fish here. I'm not going to pay to hunt here. I'm a human being. I have to eat. Survival is something that we need to do. So what? You're not allowed to survive unless you pay for it? Unless you enter into their system? I'm good. I'm straight. And you know what? I think there's so many other people that are waking up right now and they're seeing the wool that's been pulled over their eyes. And they're done as well. Why do we sit around for what? To let other people control the media and be in places of power, wealth, and fame? Why? Because they were selected? It didn't have to happen off of merit? And another thing is like the real ID. You're gonna need a real ID to fly. I won't fly. I'm good. I'll drive. I'll drive everywhere. I'm good. What the fuck? What else you need from me? Oh, they really do want blood. They really do want DNA. It's like, come on, man. Enough is enough. People need to stop having their children in hospitals. That's where it needs to start. You need to start having your children at home with a, what is it called? When you're having children, they used to have them all the time. They used to come and help you have a child. It's right on the top of my head. Fuck. Anyways, have children at home. Don't let them put a number on your child. Not only that, think about it. They take our children, right? When they're born, they take them immediately. And then they take them into another room away from us and start poking them with shit. Taking their blood, taking their DNA, taking whatever they feel like taking. Adding whatever they feel like adding. And then, if they feel that you're fit, they'll give you your child back. I've seen some people have their children held for some very weird things before. And I just don't think it's a system we should subscribe to anymore. Taxes come out to help fund in the time of war. It just became mandatory. They can wipe their ass with their mandatory. There's no more mandatory. Mandatory for what? I'm good. I'm not paying for yes, Vermont farm is where I need to be. Out in the middle of nowhere. I don't need your signals. I don't need your Wi-Fi. I don't need your television. I don't need none of that shit. All I need is fire, company, good company, and plants. Oxygen. That's it. And my dog. Huh, baby? It's getting to be sickening. Why should we be paying for a war that we didn't start? I don't even agree with either side of the war. Of any of the wars. For one, all of these wars, every one of the wars is over some sort of canal. Ukraine, it's over a canal. It's over who's going to own the canal, who's going to be able to move the most goods. Israel, that's another canal problem. It all ends up coming down to money. There's something coming much more than this, though, and I cannot wait. I pray for it every day. Every single day. And you know what? I was born to fight. Maybe I was not born to go overseas and fight for this government, but I will die fighting. I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. I will fight. Me? Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want to live in this shithole anyways. You don't think I'm gonna fight? You don't think I'm gonna go against the dying of the light? Your boy Luke definitely is gonna. There is no point. Infant vaccines, babies do not have immune system for vaccines to work with. That's the point, is stop giving them vaccines. Stop giving the government and the hospital, which the hospital, I won't go to the hospital. You know what I seen at the hospital? Nothing but corruption during all of COVID. I'd go to the hospital, I'd get to the doors, and I would get dizzy. Why? Because I would see the things that are wrong with what they're doing. Okay, everybody's apparently sick of something that's airborne, right? So we're going to take people that are sick from an airborne virus that's going to kill the world, and let's put them all in the fucking waiting room. Yeah, guys. Oh, you're sick? 104 fever? Go sit over there with everybody else. We'll get to you after you've been coughed on for at least 3 hours. And we're going to leave you there for at least 3 hours so you can be coughed on, sneezed on, and whatever the fuck on in the lobby. It makes no sense. They got these big giant buildings. You don't think they got a room for every fucking person that walks in? Get the fuck out of here. Bay State Hospital in Springfield, Massachusetts has the room to separate people. You don't have to have people sitting on top of each other. If so, make them wait outside. Bring the waiting room outside. It's common sense, some of these things. Like, if you were dealing with a pandemic, it could have been dealt with many different ways. Also, the mask thing. You think that makes sense? Putting masks on your face? Thank you. I've been working on it for, I don't know, 10 years now. Something like that. It's getting there. It's 19% done. No, it's like 90% done. I've got a little bit of painting left to do, and I have a second half of my basement that I'd like to make a room out of. So, almost done. The backsplash, you can do this backsplash. Let me show you something. Alright, right? I'm going to teach you guys something here real quick. So this is a tile backsplash. There is such a simple way to do these backsplashes, right? So say you've got sheetrock behind your stove, whatever. Let's say you have laminate, whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of surface it is, as long as it's flat. There is a product called Muscle Bound. And Muscle Bound is a double-sided sticker that you use instead of using the mastic or using the grout that holds the tile to the walls. So what you do is you cut the stickers. It comes in a roll, and you put it on the wall, and then you peel the second side, and you cut tiles and place the tiles, and then all you have to do is grout. And there you go. You got a backsplash. You don't have to deal with mastic. You don't got to deal with tiles slipping off the wall. Look up the product Muscle Bound. That's what it's called. No, not. It's like 3M double tape, but it's made for tile. It's literally made for tile. And then it also has a moisture barrier that makes it so no moisture will get through. So it's an awesome product. It's a product that'll turn a $3,000 job into, like cost-wise, a $500 job. So definitely save yourself some money. I should do some how-tos on stuff like that. Pretty good at stuff like that. I've been doing carpentry for a little while now. Built all this stuff. I even built this lamp here. I made this lamp. We wanted our own, like, steampunk looking lamp. And it used to have an Edison bulb in it, but And then I made all this accent pieces here. Redid all these cabinets. I built this this down here. This is it's like a bench to sit on, but it is storage for all your stuff. And it's perfect for this small kitchen because it makes it so we can sit down and eat. And these kitchens in these houses are pretty small, so you gotta make what you can out of them. But that way there was never enough storage with just these couple cabinets. And so having the whole storage, watch, all of that is storage. As you can see, we put our pans and everything under there. But yeah. It's almost done. We're getting there. I have doors now. I didn't have doors for the longest time. Well, a couple doors. It's not because I punched my hand through the door. It's because we were replacing the door anyways, and my hand fell through the door on accident. For real. It's halfway true. And here we are in the garden. Can you see the basement? This is the basement that I was working on. This is my basement. It is now a grow house. Yes, it is. It is very grow housey. I hate when my hands fall through doors as well. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass when that happens. You know? This is the room. It's a mess right now, though. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's a mess. This is the room. I got all my clothes everywhere, all over the place. Bed's not made. But yes, this is it. This is my special ceiling that I built out of different pieces of wood. And then I whitewashed it. That's my cross. And my television. I love my ceiling though. I'm proud of my ceiling. Oh, it's a mess. I keep this place, I keep my room spotless. It's a mess because today was bleach day. Bleach day, I go through everything with half bleach and half water, and I bleach every surface in the entire room because I am growing plants and you need to keep it very clean. You do not want stuff like powdery mildew and bugs. And so I've gotten rid of most of the bugs, but I'm lucky enough to have an infestation of black widow spiders. Awesome black. No, that's not shiplap. That's a bunch of different pallets that I collected, and none of them were new. I made sure that they were the oldest. I wanted wood that had patina. So I went around looking for pallets that were weathered pallets. Yeah, lucky me. So I've got black widow spiders. And they're black widows too, because I've taken pictures of them. And they have the little red hourglass. Yo, black widow spiders, they move different. Like their legs, maybe it's because they're poisonous or something. They don't move like a regular spider. I took a video of one the other day and he just looked fucking possessed. Yeah, that's my ceiling. I love my ceiling. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish this side. After I'm done growing, I'm gonna remove the plastic. That's just to keep stuff clean. Like I got 2 tents going right now. That's my big plant, actually. And I'm gonna do the other side like this. And then what I'd like to do is maybe make like a bed frame out of something like that. But it looks cool. Kinda. I mean, it's a basement. And the floor used to have a carpet, but I painted the floor gray. And it keeps it so much nicer in here. It's no longer tough to breathe in here. It's actually really nice in here. Now, it wasn't always this nice in here. Magical Mindset Coach. How many times are you going to change the name? Yes, you have to control the humidity with the plants. I have to, usually it's a cool 75 degrees with about 50 to 60% humidity. When the flowering plants are almost ready to harvest, I drop that down as much as possible. But yeah, it's time. It's time to get the farm, and I'll tell you what. I don't want to tell you what. I'm not telling you what on here because I give out too many good ideas and then people steal my good ideas. So I'll tell you in private. But it has to do with a good business opportunity at this time, at this venture. Do you pinch the tops so they bush out more and get bigger yield? Yes, I do. I do all kinds of bonsai. That would be considered bonsai, because you're training the plant which way to go. And pinching is a technique of bonsai. And so what you do is you pinch, and then it becomes two. And what you try to do, if you're growing like on a smaller hand like me, is you try to get all of the tops of the plant to be in the level of the canopy, like all right around the same height. So if you have some that are lower, sometimes it's better to like bend one over. I could show you real quick. So like this one, we're getting ready to put her into flowering, but these ones are lower than those ones, and then this one is lower than all of them. So I want this one and this one to catch up with this one and this one. So what I do is I just take it with my hand and I bend it like so, right? And I bend it lower than the ones below it. And I just hold it for about 30 seconds with my finger on it. Now don't go crazy because they will snap, but if you just bend it, that's called low stress training. And now that'll stay there, and it'll give these other ones time to grow up and level out the playing field. And you just do a little bit of this per day. You don't need clips. I see people buying clips. You know what the clips are about? Somebody bought a 3D printer and they're like, what can I make so I could sell to people? And the answer for that was low stress training clips. Low stress training can be done by hand. You don't need clips. Maybe some string sometimes might help. It's like Cheech and Chong bonsai tree. Yes, it is a Cheech and Chong bonsai. The gentleman that taught me how to grow was very knowledgeable, and he loved bonsai, and not just cannabis. Like, he was into all kinds of bonsai trees, and it is such a fun thing. Like, You don't realize how connected to plants we are. And then when I started growing plants, I started noticing how horribly disgusting our water is. Tap water, don't drink it. Very bad for you. Very, very bad. When I started growing, I started realizing how much like plants we are. We are very similar to plants. In fact, we're symbiotic with plants. You can't live without plants. I'd like to see you try. You need oxygen. They need our CO2. That's a symbiotic relationship. I will do. In fact, I am ending my live stream right now. I hope you guys have a great one. Tony, good to see you, my brother. Arena, thank you for stopping in. Everybody else, I hope you have a blessed evening. Thank you for hanging out. Think about some of the stuff I said, man. Don't fall into this bullshit system. I'd rather go out with a fight than let them destroy us slowly. Like, No, no, no. And we have each other. They want to separate us. They want us all to think that we have to fight over who the president is when it really doesn't fucking matter. Does that matter for you or me? Like, is that helping you or me? I don't think so. Not really. I think it just creates a divide. God bless the United States of America and all of you beautiful people. Get with you later.